Guys, you've heard about blanching. We do freeze the vegetables for a longer time according to the habitation and the vegetation of any country. In India, it's very common. We get all the veggies all 365 days, and there is no need to get the frozen veggies at all. But when you stay outside and when you want the veggies and when it is not available according to the vegetation, we do get the frozen veggies. So today I'm showing you how to make the frozen veggies at the first step, and the part 2 is it safe to use the frozen veggies, and how do you do the blanching process? Is it safe to blanch? How many minutes is it required for all the veggies to be cooked? If you overcook, it is harmful for your diet. If it is like undercooked, it's not good to eat. So it even rots. So we'll start with the process. The first question which everybody has is, how many minutes is it required to do the blanching process of the veggies before even freezing it? So I've taken few veggies according to my taste. So first of all, it's asparagus, which is very good, guys. It is very good in your diet to add it as a vegetarians. So approximately on an average, you should be only cooking for 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. And when it comes to green beans, which is highly protein, so that is around 2.5 to 3 minutes. Broccoli is only 3 minutes. Cabbage, you can see it's only 1 minute. And carrots, it's 2 minutes. Cauliflower, 3 minutes. Based on this, you can follow the instructions before even blanching. It's really necessary to follow the timer. Have a stop clock before even planning to froze the vegetables. So the next thing which I want to tell you is how many number of veggies or what all veggies you should not be blanching. The first thing is kale, which you use it as a very good product for your smoothies every day. So you never should be blanching kale. And the other one is the green pepper and the berries. You can take up a strawberry or a raspberry. You should never be blanching it. And this is the tomatoes. So all these things you should never blanch it, guys. Be very careful. No, do not do this. So the next thing we have as a question is, do we even lose the vitamins? I have heard so many people saying don't use the frozen veggies. It actually it has all the vitamins and minerals lost in it. So what is the use of using a frozen veggies? You're really good, guys. It's actually not needed to use the frozen veggies every day, but few times we even mix and match while sorting it out as a part of our daily cooking routine. So it helps all the household activities because cutting and sorting it out in a pan takes more time for the working moms. So I would prefer like few frozen veggies and a combination of a fresh veggies too. So to the answer to the question, the answer is no, because you will not be losing all the vitamins, but little percentage of it you will be losing. What all vitamins, what all will happen when you blanch it? So when you blanch the veggies, it will reduce almost 35% of the folate. Folate is nothing but your folic acid component. So which is very good when you're planning for your pregnancy or when you're having your post pregnancy. You will think about increasing the folic acid, or else even when you're planning for your kid, all those things. In that time, folic acid, folate contents are really necessary. In those situations, please don't use the frozen veggies. So when it comes to vitamin C, you can even get it to the citrus fruits, but when you blanch it, your vitamin C also get reduced by 25%. And vitamin B1, it will be reduced by 10%. This is actually an average statistics which I researched and which I got collected. I'm very happy, guys, to share with you these statistics. So it's only recommended you can use the frozen veggies. As I told before, it is totally dependent on the vegetation and habitation of a country where you live in. If you can afford and if you can get the fresh veggies, it's always the first priority. But if you don't get it, then you can go for the frozen veggies that you prepare it at home. Do not get it from outside because they will be adding the preservatives. And the note which I have here is the one which I mentioned before, that is always sort your frozen veggies before even using it for any curries. If you're using it for any curries, I would just suggest mix and match with the fresh veggies as well as your frozen veggies. Next, we'll see how to actually do the blanchising.